All right, hey Scorpio. So, my intention of this read was to get it out at the end of April, but I took a step back for a few days, just to reevaluate my channel and the stuff I've been putting out. So, I'm gonna try to focus more on the individual person, and maybe just minimize love reads to once a week. With that being said, so this is why you chose this vessel and this life. So you guys should resonate with the entirety of this read. If you don't, check your other placements, all right? And this is where we're going to see past, present, and future, all right? So each aspect I pull, it's past, present, and future, and we'll see how it all ties in and plays out. And then I'll clarify with the angel deck that's already been pre-shuffled. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start with why you chose your vessel. And we're just going to see what comes through here. Oh, so I've already seen what's happening here. And I feel like as a Scorpio, we're dealing with the same things. Yeah. Okay, so the Five of Coins is what shows up. So here is what we got. So in the past, as far as this vessel, you guys, in it, a lot of you guys might not agree, okay, with every single thing I say, but we chose, like, I believe in, we sign up for our life path. That is how I believe. And what I'm going to say is you guys experienced a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of rejection, a lot of abandonment. This could be stemming all the way from childhood just as well. Feeling like the black sheep, feeling left out, even when it comes to friendships, and family. It's like you have never been chosen first. You feel like the eighth wheel in your family. You feel like the third wheel in your friendships. I feel like this right here, as far as your past goes, is you were never really on the receiving end of the energy that you put out. So I feel like a lot of you guys, oh, I don't want to get emotional. I'm starting to get a heavy heart. But you guys have really experienced a lot of pain when it comes to people and loss. And I don't feel like it's death, other than, transforming out of somebody's life. I feel like this is more about being maybe neglected from childhood, in the friendship sector. People maybe using you to see what they can get out of you. And then when things don't go their way, boom, poof, they're gone. In the present aspect, you have temperance card. So you're choosing right now, this right here is a learning. It's like learning who deserves to be in your life and who doesn't. That is friendships, family, it's romantic partners, it's everything. Temperance card right here is your current energy. It's just like, yeah, I know. I know, but I know why, and you know what? I have nothing but love for every single situation that I've been through, because you know what? All it's doing is it's enlightening my soul, and it's making me feel proud of who I am. This right here is all about love. It's bliss. It's harmony. And any energy that you're going to be feeling right now is you're going to be really feeling patient, and having some form, not an exponential amount of gratitude, but having some form of gratitude for every single situation that you've experienced, because it's made you who you are today. And what I see coming into the future, if you're not already here, is protecting that peace, protecting that energy, and holding space for yourself like nobody ever has in the past. And learning that through holding that space, it's going to keep continuing to elevate who you are as a person. It is time for you to fully give back to everybody that you've ever given to the past. It's time to fully invest that back into yourself. And I kind of feel like temperance and the Four of Pentacles, that could even be shifted. It could just be now, that you're being a little bit more stingy with and aggressive when it comes to your heart space, because not everybody deserves access to you. And if we look at temperance, what's to come is bliss, harmony, peace, love, happiness, fulfillment, and enjoyment. All right, you have harmony coming to you. And that's why you chose this vessel. You chose to experience the worst of the worst, and give everybody else what you should have been given to you. And then in turn, what you're going to see right here in the future is harmony and bliss. All right, you have the Queen of Raphael coming through as your tire. Kind, understanding, giving, and psychic. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. And even if that home and family is the investment back into your own kids, your own life, all right, what you have going on that doesn't include anything of the past anymore, Right here, the Queen of Raphael is somebody who's very compassionate, caring, emotionally stable, somebody who does not lack when it comes to self-love and self-care. That is where you're at right now, you guys. And I feel like your spirit guides are saying you're doing a good job. All right. And the further you invest into yourself, the more you're going to see coming back in return. The return on investment. All right. Instead of giving that to people, give it back to yourself. It's time for you now. All right. So let's just see what your friendships and family has been like. The friendships and family, past, present, and future. All right, so what do we got? So here is what I'm going to say. So in the past, okay, so we have, look at this, the Nine of Swords. You got people that you've dealt with, energy, family, friendships, family members. Look, I mean, if you kind of look at the dynamic, this is pain right here. So this is right here is stress, it's worry, it's anxiety, it's fear. You know, I feel like it's resentment. It could be hatred. It could just be self-pity. Right here, I just kind of feel like this is more of the why me. Why are these connections, you know, and I'm not saying that you're throwing a pity party for yourself, but I am going to say that I feel like a lot of your family and friendships have left you in turmoil, made you feel like the black sheep, made you feel like you didn't have quite the place in your life that you were given. I kind of almost feel like, am I here for out of convenience for everybody? You know what I'm saying with this Nine of Swords as far as family and friendships? I really feel like you've gotten the short end of the stick when it comes to the output versus input. You know, I feel like, gosh, you know, I hate to say it, but I just feel like I'm talking to somebody who's been dealt a pretty horrible hand when it comes to your relationships with family and friends. You know, I feel like outcast. I feel like this right here is saying, you know, why did I choose this family? Why did I choose these friendships? But you know what you're gonna learn, or what you've come into this knowledge of, is that, and I'm not saying it in a negative way, but it's transformation and rebirth. Transformation and rebirth. Basically, I'm not saying that you should feel like you're entitled or better than these people, but the reason why you've chosen them is because you know that your path is not going to sit here. It doesn't. It's not. It didn't lead with them. You know, I feel a lot of you guys could have in the past felt like more of a follower too. But right here, you're entering this phase, with this knowledge that these are not energies that you're supposed to be connected with. I feel like right now you're probably in this energy of, why did I incarnate with these people? Why did I choose this family? Why am I here? But sometimes we're here, and you know, it's like you're living, you're breathing. Um, and even if you feel out of place when it comes to the friendship and the family dynamics, um, sometimes we choose, like, even for as an example, you guys, like, I don't have any of the same friends and family that I grew up with. When I stepped into the spiritual journey, like, my family and friends started falling away from me. You know, and it's like, I wonder why I chose that life, though. You know, that's what I'm saying in my head. But one thing I've learned on my journey is sometimes we will choose, um we'll choose to go with a family even though we don't feel like we're a part of that family. You know, physically you might feel like you're a black sheep, why you don't fit in with these people. It's because it's because your soul tribe, right, you know, is somewhere else, you know. It's like there was you incarnated after, you know, your soul tribe did, you know. I don't know if that makes sense to a lot of you, but sometimes we choose something that we know is going to be safe enough. All right, we feel out of place. We don't feel like we get the amount of love that the other children or the siblings or the friendships do. But it's like you're safe, but you're just wondering why the hell you're here. Here's your transformation and rebirth. All right, and what you're going to be stepping into with the Hierophant is, this right here is family and friendships that are built more into the spiritual journey, of you, the more of the life that you're going down, the road that you're going down. Which, again, you know, for me, if you're here, I'm going to assume that we're all pretty much on a spiritual journey. You chose this. It's like the friendships and family that you have may have not been. It's like after all these years, you're questioning why did you, you know, like, why are these people in my life when they've never really done for me? They've always taken from me. But that's an experience, again, you're elevating and shifting out of. Because you know what? some people never tend to even remove themselves from that, and they never see a life of bliss and harmony, because they're taking on the role of what everybody expects of them too. You know, some people will stay in friendships because that's all the friendship they have, even if it's not a healthy friendship. Some people will stay in that family dynamic because the family will make them feel bad for not being there or doing more. All right, but you right here, you're stepping out of it. You're like, no, this is not satisfying to me. It's not on my path. It's not on my journey. You're here to find your soul tribe, you guys, and you will find it. All right, so tying that together, you got the Seven of Gabriel. Stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, and claim your personal power. So the fact that this card is coming through basically says it's you time now. All right, who cares if these people don't talk to you, if they don't communicate? You know what? It's all about you. And I feel like for whoever is here, you might have experienced a lot of growth past your family and friends. You might feel lonely at times, but I really feel for the majority who's here, it's not the feeling of loneliness. It's like, I would rather have my peace than heartache from anybody any day. And that's what you're stepping into. That's your personal power. All right, so let's just check out the romantic aspects real quick. The romantic aspects. What do we have? Wow, sadness, loss, betrayal, hurt, pain. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. In the past, look at this. It's like everybody's always left. This right here, I can't help but feel like it's sorrow, it's pain. People who have used you, lied to you, played with you, cheated on you. You know, this right here is emotional hurt. This right here is people that have just betrayed you to the max, you know, and it's left you wondering, why me? Why can't I have something solid? Why can't I have somebody who chooses to love me like I love? How come I can't find that energetic match? You know, the expression of relationships in your past have been, I don't want to say tumultuous, but just dishonorable, you know. And I feel like you're sitting here in this energy as a water sign. You're just like, why though? I'm not a bad person, you know. And it's not just, I mean, look at this. Overall, this is like your vessel. This is your family and friendships. This is your relationships. You know, the patterns are just, it's like, why me? You know, um, people who have just been very inauthentic, you know, behaved in a poor manner. In the current energy, you got the Nine of Wands, which is leaving you. You know what? I'm not going to say that you're wounded, but you are on high alert. It's hard for you to be vulnerable at this point. It's hard for you to trust in people. It's hard for you to have a vision towards the future, when it comes to romance. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're just like, I'm just fine actually being single for the rest of my life. Okay. But I do feel like what's going to happen, what's to come in the future is you're going to snap out of that. Somebody is coming through in a brand new light, somebody who has the equal passion, somebody who is physically exciting, you know, physically exciting. You like excitement, Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. We like the physical aspects of love and romance. And what you're going to be stepping into here in the future is a new beginning, one that fills you at the very, very core of your heart center. This is somebody that you can shed and get deep with. All right. This right here is a life partner that you have signed up for. Even if you can't see it now, you guys are going to be stepping into that dynamic no matter where your energy is at. If you're like, no, I'm good, I'll be single for the rest of my life. What I'm telling you is you signed up for a life partner in this life. And I feel like that will be received once you kind of channel through the negative and darker aspects. You're already growing. You're already sticking up for yourself. All right. Allow love to come through. And as soon as you do, you guys fully allow it to come through, and it's going to come through in a very, very positive and exciting way. So let's just see where your growth through all of these challenges sets with you. Actually, let me pull an angel card. We got the Chariot. Look at that. So through your romantic relationships, you've experienced stagnation, sorrow, pain, hurt, but you have determination and self-control. You have advancement and acknowledgement of success by others. But we're going to apply this to the romantic aspect, saying you have a partner coming to you that's being delivered to you in a very positive way, that you guys will see protection, success, and forward movement in all aspects. One that you can build with too. All right. So your growth, the growth that you are meant to experience through these challenges, the growth you are meant to experience through these challenges. Wow. Look at that. You guys have success coming through times two. Okay, your challenges will not go unnoticed. Your challenges are going to be rewarded. You've done the work. You guys keep doing the work. It's only going to get easier, and you're going to see expansion through all ways. And I feel like it's not just romantic. This right here, the more you invest into yourself, the more you stick up for yourself, the more you pursue your dreams, your goals, and the vision, the more happiness and stable you're going to see your life. And this right here tells me abundance in many, many ways, especially in the materialistic aspects. So let's just see what happiness is to come to you. Your happiness that has yet to reach you. What is coming to Scorpio? The happiness. What do we got? Scorpio, how beautiful. You got windfalls coming through in many ways. You guys keep positive, keep uplifted. All right, you have just right here the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, what do we say about this? This right here is growth, it's wisdom, it's expansion, it's luck, it's abundance. All right, you have fulfillment coming through and to you in many ways. The moon card right here is intuition, it's imagination. And I feel like right here, this is saying, you know what, as far as your imagination can reach, that's what you can call in. That's what you can grasp. Whatever you can grasp, you have the ability to call in. All right. You have this right here is it's warm, loving energy coming to you, whether it's somebody from the past that you're expecting, whether it's just kind of remembering everything in a good manner. When it comes to your past, I just feel like this right here, I can't help but feel like it's somebody from the past, but this is warm, loving energy. All right. Even if it's that Two of Cups, that soul level energy, a past life romantic connection coming through to you for those that are single. All right. And you just have exponential growth when it comes to yourself. You have self love, self care. The more you invest into yourself, the higher the return on investment you get. The more faith you put into yourself, the more rewards that come through, that come back to you. All right, Scorpio, what a beautiful read. I'm leaving it here.